Dennis, you've become accustomed to scoring 5 at home, but not necessarily giving yourselves a 2-goal deficit to overcome.
No, it's a real strange one. You know, the game, obviously the first 30 minutes was manic, you know, to go 2-0 down in the first 6 minutes. We hadn't had a chance really to get into the game. All of a sudden we're 2-0 down. So we showed real good character today, because to lose your last 2 games away at Fylde and Guiseley and then be 2-0 down after 6 minutes, to pull through and come back like we did and end up scoring 5, which could have been more, was really pleasing.
Poor old Max, making his debut in goal, looked a bit shell-shocked, 2-0 down. Inside 5 minutes, he must have wondered what had hit him.
Yeah, I mean, I felt for him, because he couldn't do anything about it either. You know, he's got 2 players against him in a one-on-one situation that the fella could either shoot or roll it to one side, so he couldn't really commit himself. He had to stand his ground. And on the second one, it's one of them flukes in a sense, where from the long throw the guy's tried to flick it on and it's gone into the stanchion, so he had no chance of either. But other than that, he didn't have a lot to do, but what he done really well. You know, he punched it under pressure from the long throws. He's caught everything, and he's distributed it well. You know, one of them a long throw nearly set Kane away, but he slowed it down. You know, he showed good, you know, maturity at times when we was in front, that, you know, he caught it, he went to ground, he slowed it down. So, yeah, he's had a really good debut, I thought.
Your strikers take centre stage again. Dale got you level, got you back in it. Jonah got you level, and then in front, and then Dale's got his hat-trick after the break by making the game safe.
Yeah, they took centre stage for their finishing, absolutely exceptional. Their work rate is phenomenal, and they get their chances through that. They're so hungry for goals. But I think a big thank you's got to be for Kane Felix, because for a 10-minute spell there, he's dragged us into back in the game on his own. You know, the runs down the right wing and put it on a plate for both of them for the 2 goals to get us back in it. You know, Kane's done really well there. Took a lot of stick. There are some harsh challenges coming in, and you think, you know, a lot of people could have come off at that stage, but he kept picking himself up, and I thought it was a real threat all afternoon. So, you know, well done, Kane. I thought that was a really big performance from you today. And the 2 boys obviously get the credit, and rightly so, because their finishing is what wins your games. So I'm really pleased for them too. But I think Kane needs a special mention today.
And I know Kane's a player that can really infuriate you at times, but when he turns it on like he did today, he's virtually unplayable.
Yeah, I mean, he don't infuriate me. He's a lovely lad, and I said to him before the game today, you know, we took him on trial in the summer, in a sense. You know, he's not played at this level or any kind of level like this before, and for him to play nearly every game for Boston this year at 19 years old, there's going to be times when he's going to have his problems. But, you know, what we've done is we've stuck by him, and, you know, he's going to get better and better. But, you know, come on, guys, you know, now and again Kane will have a bad game. He's a winger, so, but you just got to get behind him, give him that belief, and today, you know, he was phenomenal for us.
And presumably you're delighted to have him already signed up for next year, as you are with 8 or 9 others.
Yeah, you know, he's took his opportunity. He got a 2-year contract, because we all had the belief that he could go on to hopefully bigger and better things. And if he keeps learning, you know, he's got a fantastic family behind him. He's, you know, his mum's, you know, so devoted for his football and takes him everywhere. So, you know, we all want him to do well. We're all willing him to do well. And today was great reward for all his hard work. I mean, he's had a tough week this week. You know, he's sort of carried an injury. You know, he's gone out there and played today when he could have not played. He's got a problem with his knee. So, you know, look, I'm really proud and pleased for Kane and his family today and what he's done for us to get back in that game. But like you say, you know, Jonah and Dale Saville, is there a better front 2 in this league? I don't think so.
Next week it's Hednesford. You've hauled yourselves right back into things tonight. You're 5 behind them, level games, all to play for.
Yeah, you just got to look at it. There's 9 games to go, and providing we beat the pair of them, we've got a 2-point in 8 games to catch up on Hednesford, and a 3 points in 8 games to catch up on Tamworth. If you look at it respectively, I'm sure you can work that out by yourselves, what I just said. But that's the situation we're in, providing we win both them games. If we don't win both them games, then we're not going to be having a chance anyway. But if we do, the points to catch up is really minimal, and then it doesn't matter if Guiseley and Chorley win their games in hand, because we'd have picked one of those 2 for the other spot. So it's all to play for. You know, last week supporters are saying that's it, season over, dead and buried. Then they'll look at the league table today, see that nobody else has won, and they'll go, hang on a minute, we've got a bit of belief again. And then next week we'll go to Hednesford, and if we don't get the right result, it will change again. But look, we've just got to win 7 more matches out of 9, and we'll have a great chance.